What's up, YouTube? It's JD. This is GrimInfo, and I'm back. So, after my suspension for, telling the truth, I just wanted to kind of do a little bit of an introductory video back. I just want to say that I am never going to stop trying to direct you to knowledge, okay? I'm never going to stop that. And in the link below, you're going to find a whole bunch of different other things I'm on, like Twitter, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on TikTok, okay? And on TikTok, I'm giving you truth in less than 3 minutes, baby. That's what I'm giving it to you, in less than 3 minutes. So let me talk real quick about some stuff. And I want to cover a few things, okay? They can try to silence us. They can try to tell us that we can't say nothing at all. You may not like Alex Jones. You may not like InfoWars. You may not like what they do. Well, too fucking bad. That's how I feel about it. And I try not to cuss. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be a better reporter. I'm trying to be a better journalist. But you know what? I'm fed up with it. They are coming for our children. And at the end of the day, I refuse. I refuse. Let me make something really clear. You see this right here? I'm ready to die for this. All day long. There will be nothing put into this that I don't think that she needs. And that's my choice. Because you know what? She deserves her life. She's not just mine. I'm so tired of these leftist people saying, well, it's not just yours. You're right, it's not just mine. Her life is hers. And I refuse to make choices and decisions for her that she can't make until she's at least 18 years old, that don't benefit her. Let me make that very clear. Her life is her own. And I will make sure that she is well informed of everything that she needs to be informed of. So that way when she's old enough to make choices, just like that, that's the reason why I never voted when I was younger. I never voted when I was younger because I didn't believe that I was well informed enough to be able to take away another man or a woman's vote who actually listened and paid attention to the politics. I didn't, so I didn't vote. Not because I didn't want to vote or I didn't like the system, but because I was ill-informed. And therefore, since I was ill-informed, I felt like I didn't need to cancel out someone else's vote. Even as a young man, I had that type of wisdom to see that I was not smart enough and mature enough to vote in something that I had no business casting a vote in just because somebody wanted to get me to vote for somebody, even though I didn't know who they were. Let me make that very clear, because that's how we should do things. We don't do those things no more. We choose sides and then we just say, that's what I'm fighting for. No. You go, babies. Daddy finish his video and we go play. So let me pump. See this? See that Spartan on there? Everybody needs to go to InfoWars and go pick you up this t-shirt right here. Alex Jones, you may not like him. There were tons of times where I'd watch Alex, and now I would watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox. I'd watch all those because I wanted to get educated about what was going on. And so I wanted to learn more. And so I started watching the news about 8-9 years ago. And so I watched Alex as well because I wanted to know what was actually going on in the world around me. And so I took in all news from all different sources, not just one, not just two. And there would be days where Alex would be on one. And what kept me coming back to Alex was God. Was the fact that when I seen him, and I don't care what anybody says, I believe in this. I believe in auras. I believe in auras around people. I believe in spiritual auras. And when I would see Alex, it would be like his aura was this amazing blue, like white aura around him. And I felt like he really loved God when he spoke. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you may not be that spiritually connected to see those things about people, but I am. And I trusted him. But there would be days when Alex would be on one, and I'd just be like, man, dude, Alex, I love you, homie, but dude, come on, man, dude, there's no way they're going to do this. How could they? How can they do this? Then the lockdowns came along. Alex was right. He was right about everything that's happened and everything that is happening. All you have to do is look to Australia and see what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, and it's not just about Alex. There are amazing reporters there. There's Owen Schroer. There's the American Journal in the morning. There's Keelan Breen. There is Paul Joseph Watson. There's Greg Reese. There's Tommy Robinson. There's David Icke. There's Christy Lee. And let me tell you something. That's the way our women should be. Our women should be like Christy Lee, Candace Owens, strong women. I'm so tired of America talking about toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity. F that, man. Dude, toxic masculinity is good because you know what? I love alphas. I love being around other alphas. And I love alpha females. Which leads me into my next point. You see this shirt? There's an InfoWars tee. Look at that Spartan. It's time, my Spartans. It's time. We got them little ones they're coming for. Are we going to let them come for them? Xerxes came too. And 300 men stood against millions. Insurmountable odds they stood against. When they thought the chips were down. They will not come for the children on my watch. I'll be damned. I cannot stand in front of my maker. I can't stand in front of him and tell him I did nothing while they came for them. You hear that? That beautiful thing that beautiful baby down there on the floor? That beautiful thing she's saying, talking, gabbing. We're going to let them come for them? 300 men stood against millions. 300. I'm calling on 300 million to stand against this evil. You put your helmet on. You kiss the things that you love the most. And you don your crimson. And you put your armor of God on. And you get your sword. Your sword is your soul. That is your sword. Your voice. Let it be sharp. Let it cut to the deepest bone. Let that truth ring. Never will I let anyone silence me. As long as they come for those that I hold dear. Where are my Spartans? Where are they? It's time to roar like lions. We are men. We are cut from fire, God's cloth. We are lions. If there is nothing more about us, we are lions. And it is time to put on our helmet and wrap ourselves in our crimson. I would rather be returned on my shield than to live on my knees as a slave as they come for our children. This evil that we have allowed to grow, just like it did in Sparta. It's always done this. Through time, it's done this. And it's always been beaten because men like me have stood and refused. And I refuse now. And I'm calling on my lions. I'm calling on my lionesses. Put your helmets on. Wrap your crimson. And let us go to war. Because they are at war with us. If you see the FBI out at someone's house on your block, you get out of your home. You confront them peacefully, but you confront them and you tell them, no, you will not do this today. You won't do this to us, you cowards, because that's what they are. That's what they are as cowards. They have come for all of our heroes. McAfee, Princess Diana, what'd you think they killed her for? Oh, probably because she knew about the pedophile rings. Look up Jimmy Savile, if you don't know. Since, Prince Charles just declared war on the entire planet. Yeah, better figure out what dragon he actually came from. Because he's not a joke, and he ain't playing when he threatens the world, ladies and gentlemen. He is Xerxes. That's the cloth that he's cut from. Men like him are cut from the darkest dark cloth there can be. And men like me have always stood to say no. No, you will not do this. No, you will not pass. No, you will not trespass on me today. Pike my head if you choose, but yet let another man stand in my stead. Let him have courage. Let him have bravery. Let freedom not die on our watch. How dare we in America fight about skin color, or who we choose to love, or who we choose to worship as they come for the littlest among us, the weakest. We let them kill our elderly. How dare we? How dare we? How dare we let them take our liberty before us and call it a gift of life. Not a life I want. You want that life? I got a box for you, and I can bury it 6 feet deep. Let me always remind you of that, because I refuse to live on my knees as a servant. You might as well come to my home, take me out on my lawn, and put a bullet in my head now. Because I will always stand. I will always fight. I will always roar. So we get behind our leaders. They've killed too many of our heroes, as Julian Assange sits in prison because he told the truth. Because he told the truth. They killed McAfee. They killed Princess Diana. They're coming after Owen Schroyer. They're coming after Alex Jones. They just raided Project Veritas. Why? Why? Because they are real lions. They are our leaders. They killed Martin Luther King. They took Kennedy from us. How many more, America? How many more must we stand by and watch them take from us? Everything. I will take from them everything. Where are my Spartans? When will you stand? After you've already been on your knees? Or will you stand now and defend liberty and quit hiding behind fake Democrats and Republicans like DeSantis, who issues, but yet lets 1.2 million children still have to be tortured by masks? Coward! He's a coward! Or that Texas governor who lets his state be flooded by rapists, child abusers. Cowards, all of them. When will real men stand and refuse to be silenced? When will that flag finally mean something to you? You need to find what it means to you. I am ready for my Spartans to stand. We need to stand now and stand together because we are stronger together. We need to quit letting them divide us by things that we don't even care about. Go to InfoWars. Get this t-shirt. Support our general. He is our general. Joe Rogan is our general. Any man or woman who is ready to spread truth is our general. Candace Owens. These people spread truth without the slit of tongue. Beware of fakes who give you a little bit of sprinkled truth and then a whole lot of lie and a whole lot of filler. That's what people just like Ben Shapiro are. Just like DeSantis or the Texas governor or many other governors that claim to be Republican. They're not really Republican. They're just going along so they can get along because they think they got to pass on the boat. Yet they keep going with tyrannical dictatorship orders that they know are false, that they can clearly Google, that I can Google. I have PDFs for days. Fauci wrote papers saying that the face panties don't work. Get behind our generals, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our Spartans to rise. It's time to take liberty back. On this Sunday, I pray for you and your families. Find something worth fighting for. I love you, America. I always will. And to the rest of the world, I love you too, man. I love you too. And I am so sad for you. My heart goes out to you. I pray for every single one of those people in Australia that got to live through this bullshit. I pray for you. We need our Australian Spartans to stand as well. We need our Canadian. Where is Sky, man? Dude, I miss you, Chris. Where you at, brother? Where is he? He is our hero. Where is he? And it's not nothing bad to him. I want to see you, Chris. I want to see you out there talking. Where are you at? I hope they haven't done anything to him. We need our heroes to stand. We need our Spartans all across the world to stand for liberty, justice. And we need to end this BS. And we need people like Trump to start standing up against what's going on. Stop hiding behind things. Stop being scared, Trump. You know what these people are. It's time to fight, Trump. I believe in you, Trump. It's time to fight. It's time to really fight like you did in 2016. And we will stand behind you. I will follow you through the gates of hell. All you have to do is call them out for what they really are. Stop just calling the media. We know the media is what it is. It's time to call out the globalists. It's time to call out Vanguard, who runs and owns everything that is collapsing our entire system on purpose. It's time to call out Prince Charles. Trump, we will stand behind you. We will follow. We will follow any man and woman who is ready to lead. I am just a soldier. I am ready to put my helmet on. I am ready to march. Where we have generals, wherever you want to go. As long as it leads to freedom, Trump, we are behind you. The more you stand against it and you don't call it out, the more of me that you're going to lose. The more of people, men, just like me, you're going to lose every single day. You've got to stand and start saying what's right, actually right. Calling out Vanguard. You know who Vanguard is, Trump. You know who they are. You know they run everything. You know they own everything. Everything is a huge Ponzi scheme and you know it. And they're busy buying up everything that they don't already own so they can collapse everything and destroy the amazing society that we built, that your grandfathers helped build, that your father helped build. Trump, you're going to let that end on your watch? Your children are going to let that end while you guys argue about Republicans and Democrats? Who cares about that? We don't care about that. The enemy is bigger than that. We need you to start saying that. There are people out there that would believe you, Trump. There are people out there who would listen to you, Trump. But you got to stop being a coward and come out. Because the generals, they're sounding the alarm. But we need the king. We need our leader. We need the real president to stand up so we can get behind you. And we can do this peacefully, ladies and gentlemen, but we have to do it the right way. We have to stand. Because all over the world, we got our brothers and sisters in tyranny all around the world, man. And it is terrible. And it's time that we end this. Because I'm tired of playing this game with these people. I love you, America. And I always will. The rest of the world, I love you too. But you know what? We got to take care of our demons right here at home first. And then maybe we can get to you. But we need you to stand too. On this Sunday, please, hold your families tight. Pray. Thank God for the breath that you have in your lungs to be able to use his sword. Your voice is his sword. Use his sword. Use his shield. Let the armor of God protect you. The demons will come for you. They always will. They will scratch at your shield. They may cut you. It may be deep. But you smile because that's a cut earned. Because you got to. Because you got to. And that's the most amazing thing. Let them cut you. Because it can't be as deep as what God would. And God would never let you fall. As long as you hold him up high. So you hold God in your heart. You yell that sword as loud as you can out of your mouth in their face. And you stand tall. And they knock you down, you stand right back up. You look them right in the eye, let them knock you down again. You get back up, you look them right in the eye, and you roar as loud as you can. I am a lion. I am God's in man's form. I belong to him in the Holy Trinity. And as much as you knock me down, you will never take my soul and you will never break it. And I will always call out your hypocrisy and your lies and your deceit. Because you come for those that are weaker than me. You want me? Come for me. But leave them little ones alone. Because when you make a man like me stand up against you, you got real problems. I love you, America. Say your prayers.